So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We are going to absolutely cook Ramsdale Junior and Senior for about the fourth time this week. And we are going to talk about Arnold finally getting potted. He's out the club. Well, at the end of the season, look at the smile on Saeed's face. Look, yeah, big things in one. Yeah. You guys saying, man?
Yeah, man, blessed. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. All good. You know what I mean? Another day, another dollar, man. Yeah, man. I'm just looking forward to my game later on, man. It's Algeria, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. It's a big day for us, man. Big day.
Mahrez FC is putting Somalia in a split, bro. Don't even watch that. Maybe I can watch that game. I can watch that. I probably will watch. What time's that kick off?
I think it's 4 o'clock kickoff, 4 o'clock kickoff.
Oh, that's perfect because this is the only live stream I've got today. So yeah, I might have a little kick back and I might watch Mahrez do a madness.
Oh, pray for us, man. Pray for us.
Is this a qualifying game?
Yeah, actual qualifying for the World Cup in 2026. So yeah, man.
It's happy days, man. Happy days. No,
so 5 p.m. your time. So 5 p.m. your time, by the way.
Yeah. Come on. Big up, man. Big up. And big up to Connor and Nicole, man. The pinned comment. Sub to that YouTube channel right now. Don't make me get the slipper out. Don't make Northside get his slipper out. Saeed have to get his slipper out. Yeah. And all three of us are just whack you up with the slippers. Yeah. That is one of my best friends in the whole world. Yeah. And he's vlogging in Thailand right now with his missus. So, and he's just set a channel up. They're currently sat on about 98 subs. Yeah. Check out the vlogs. This guy's crazy, man. Like eating scorpions and spiders and shit. Like what's that all about? A bit wild, man. Eating grasshoppers. 199 subs. That needs to be flying through 200 by the end of the show. But listen, side brother, how are you, man?
Yo, what are you saying? I'm good, man. Just here, chilling. I'm all good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Oh, you're out here soon. 8 days.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, we're coming.
Hey.
I'm going to hit different, bro. Yeah, the internet don't know what's about to happen. And neither does my missus, because she's saying she ain't coming. Yeah, no, you are. You are definitely coming to meet trust me, she loves you really, mate. Where do we start? Let's start with Man United, man. Let's start with Man United.
Yeah,
let's get a few more followers in here, a few more subs in here before we cook Ramsdale again. Yeah, but Man United, man, it's all changed. When's Radcliffe officially unveiled? Because I was hearing it was going to be this week. Now it could be next week, and
no, it's a while. It's a while. It could be 8 weeks because you got to get Premier League approval. You got to get certain things to be approved. So you're looking at maybe 6 to 8 weeks before everything gets wrapped up, man. But still, for me, it's still a wrap, man. Like I said, man. It's one of them where the way I analysed it was where you split up with the missus and you're just there for the kids, innit? So if he can improve United with the football structure, yeah, man, trust me. If he can upgrade Man United with the football structure, then we'll be amicable, but he's still a rat for me. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, these Richard Arnold and John Milton need to go as well. They've been part of the problem as well, but especially Richard Arnold, he's just a banker. He don't really have no clue what to do. But if we could get footballing people, I suppose why not? It don't make sense for Man United to kind of better signings. We bought some absolute dogs over the years, man. Rubbish signings. So that will change. So if Man United's structure can change and we can actually, climb up the ladder that way, then fair enough. But ultimately, the Glazers are still there, innit? So I'm not blind to that. And I know that, you know what I mean? So this idea that he'll have certain element of power, I don't really buy into it. I have to see it to believe it, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, Richard Arnold gone. You know what I mean? Jim Ratcliffe era about to begin. And obviously, Myrtle and them, man, should be sacked soon as well, man. Get all them, you know what I mean, cocarita. What did he call it? Northside cocaritas. Get them all out, man. Yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, man, it's a positive step, but I ain't getting too gassed because I've seen this all before, man. Changes happening, and all of a sudden, because a lot of people are telling me Myrtle madness. There's a lot. If I say no, Myrtle's going to do this and he's going to change this, and then nothing really happens. So, let's wait and see. But for now, it's something. It's something to get a little bit positive about. Something.
See, the thing is as well. Man United fans have been stung so many times over the years, like with false hope, false promises, continuous lies, PR, spin,
facts.
Obviously, it's not a full ownership. It's a part ownership, and it's a part ownership with the people that you wanted to get out. Yeah, so it's like it's going to take. Obviously, people are a little bit more excited because some of the things that could potentially happen, but believe him, bro. And it's all well and good, like all the PR. And I said this with Terry the other day. All these journalists, yeah, that have been sitting there dropping all the leaks and all of that, yeah, like about Ten Hag, oh, he's losing the room, oh, Varane ain't turning up. All of these same journalists, soon as Ratcliffe comes in as officially at Man United, they're going to be the same ones putting out the PR. And it's like, he's going to give Ten Hag a go. He's going to patch it up with Sancho. And it's like, these journalists, man, I swear, they're not even journalists, bro. They're just literally club puppets, isn't it? Yeah, they're club puppets. 100%. They feed the narrative. And when you can control the narrative, which Man United and Arsenal and other clubs do, you can very easily control the people. Yeah, so it's like there'll be a lot of people, and I've seen it online already. A lot of people go, no, we just got to give Jim Radcliffe a chance. Yeah, but you were giving Ten Hag a chance. You were giving Ollie a chance. You were giving Jose a chance. You giving Harry Maguire a chance, and so on and so forth. It's like, when do you stop giving chances and say, now deliver?
Yeah, facts, 100%. You know what's mad as well? Yeah, you know it's crazy, man, because I've not got sucked into it, but the thing is with Twitter, especially Twitter, because that's where I think a lot of the traffic is coming from. The more information you put out, the more accepted you are of it. You see something, I read something once, and I'll be like, right, that's me. That I've read it, I've took my information in, and that's me. I'm gonna make my own decision. But what happens is these journalists put out loads of things saying, oh, we're going to do this. This is going to be better. You know, the training ground's going to be better. This is going to be more improved. Then all of a sudden now, everyone's like, well, let's prop up Jim Ratcliffe now. Let's give him a name, you know, Sir Jim and da-da-da-da and all that. So I get United fans get excited because it's a new hope. But at the same time, you've been blinded before, man. So you've got to be firm, man. You've got to basically control the narrative and say, you know what? I'm not going to just take it now and say, yeah, you know, we're back. And because I've seen a lot of tweets now, we're back. Man United are back now. And we're here to take over. I'm like, listen, relax, man. Relax.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of other clubs now that have got a similar structure that we just haven't had for 10 years. You know, Newcastle, all these clubs here, Brighton, all these clubs. Aston Villa, look at Monkey at Sevilla. Look at the way he's come in and got Diaby and all these players like you would never thought of. I look at Unai Emery thriving now. So I feel like for me, it's one of them where a lot of United fans are getting too gassed too early. And I'm still got the same energy as that. For me, A, still a rat, and B, I have to see it in its entirety. I need to see trophies come along with it. I just don't want to see a sporting project that doesn't bring trophies as well. I want to see trophies that come with it. Yes, it takes time, but I ain't getting blinded, man. I tell you what, I ain't getting blinded by these United fans. But that just shows you when you're in the pits of hell, maybe you do kind of come to this idea. You know what? I'll take anything. You know, so nah, man, we're not having that, man. We're not having that. Definitely.
But that's the acceptance, though. When you said about like when you read something once and that, yeah, like I read something before that if you hear a phrase or a word 500 times, that opens up a new neurological pathway in your brain that you now remember that word or phrase. Right.
There you go.
So when you're hearing, like positive, like certain phrases, be like, I'll give you an easiest example: trust the process. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Once you've heard that 500 times, now that is the norm. Now, when people are saying this is rubbish, now they have got that in their heads because it's been peddled out 500 plus times. They've heard it over 500 times. So now it's in their subconscious, which then becomes conscious. And now they use that as a stick to beat us with if we're not trusting the process. But 500 times earlier, they didn't even know what trust the process was. Yeah, and that is how easy it is to manipulate people, man. And the mainstream media, especially in the football side of things, because we're all invested in football in any one way or another. Once you hear a certain phrase, youth project, trust the process, Jim Radcliffe's new era and stuff like this, as soon as you hear them things, all of a sudden it gets thrown at you constantly. Yeah, like it's crazy, man.
You know what it is, though? It should be trust the progress, not trust the process. If you'd have put trust the progress, if you say now United and whatever didn't get top four, say top four was the aim and we didn't get top four, well, then you should be sacked in it because it was the progress was to get to top four. So it's not just the process because you could be here forever. You could be here 5-10 years wasting our time. I'd be like, no, but you still got to trust the process. You still got, if you're not playing good football, you're not improving. It's progress. That's what you should be measured by, not process. Process. I don't need to watch getting beat 5-0, 7-0, and all this thing to say, Oh, trust the process. Yeah, you know what? We lost 7-0 to, because if you lose 7-0 and someone says to you, trust the process, how does that work? That isn't the process to get beat 7-0. I'm sorry. Like, whatever kind of club you are, you should never get beat 7-0. You know what I mean? That's just absolutely mind-boggling. But the progress is that, you know what, you don't get beat 7-0. You don't do this, you don't do that. You know, that's progress. So but that's where how certain things are used in it. And then now clubs are using that. If you look at Twitter now, you know, they'll be like, we go again. You know, that's a saying that the fans are using now more
Or
and often.
family.
You know,
Family. Yeah.
family, yeah.
Family. You're not a family. You're not
There,
related to each other.
there you go. There you go. It's true.
But that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, bro. They're using all of these things to make you feel like you're part of something. And it's, we move on, heads up onto the next. Don't worry, guys. We can do it. Yeah. Our Carabao Cup run comes to an end. What do you mean cup run? You got knocked out in the first round. Yeah. How's it a run? You didn't run anywhere. You limped.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You fell over.
Man said run, you know. What run, man? We're out straight in the first round, mate. And it's the same time every single year for Tottenham. You know what I mean? They go out in the first round. So it's like,
don't worry, they're
what,
tweeting out, we're proud of the guys, family. We're proud. We fought till the end. Yeah. So now that's been peddled out by their main Twitter and Instagram accounts. So now all the people, yeah, in the comment section are now seeing that 20 million, 15 million, whatever it may be. Let's say 1/4 of them see it. Yeah. Let's say 5 million people see it. Yeah. Now out of them 5 million people, that's 5 million people that have now seen that emoji out there. We fought till the end. I'm proud of the guys, to the point where Henry Wright TV then goes on his Instagram page, posts a picture at the ground and put, I'm proud of the guys. What are you offering? You lost 4-1. You lost 4-1. Proud of what? Mad.
Yeah,
but that's how they do
yeah.
it. Bro. They play on the subconscious. Yeah. And the subconscious is 95% of your conscious. Yeah, bro, they can't twist me up with this crap because I see through it, mate. Yeah, and I call it out.
100%. Someone has to call it out. Someone has to call it out, man. If you don't call it out, imagine living with the fan base where it's everything so monotone and everyone's just like the same kind of feeling. Like I would never. That's why for me, no one can ever change me. When people say, "Oh," because I had to go to Rashford now, and Ian Wright was on my Instagram page, and he still is now. And the amount of comments in here saying, how do you justify doing this? You're a fan. I said, listen, man, I've gone to the game. I've seen Rashford have a stinker. I've got every right to call him out. I've been calling him out since 2019, mate. So how can you come on my page and say I've got no right to call this person and whatnot? Wouldn't you like it if someone did it to your job? I said they do it every day, mate. So I don't take it personally. Do it every day.
Right. What's it got to do with righty? You paid your money to go to a game. You live in Manchester. Yeah. You go to Manchester United pretty much every game, especially you go to pretty much all the home games and a lot of the aways. You're in Bayern Munich, for God's sake. Yeah.
There you go.
And then you're outside in the pissing rain after dodging all the piss to get out the stadium and the rats and all the leaky roof and all of that. Yeah. And you're standing there calling out Rashford as a disgrace while he's nicking nearly 400 grand a week. And then Ian Wright decides he's going to come on your Instagram post and start giving it the Bertie. Bruv, stick to wheeling out new merch, mate. Yeah. Stick to wheeling out new merch because you get paid to go and comment on these football matches in the studio, yeah, with your VIP experience, yeah. You're actually paying your money out of your pocket to go and watch that. Yeah, he's getting paid to sit in the studio and watch it. Yeah, how dare he do that, man? Who does he think he is? Yeah, and let's be real. This is a guy that grew up in an era where fans used to give it to the players, and I mean give it to the players. Yeah, how dare he, man? But that's Ian Wright in a nutshell.
So I'm saying, man. So like, I just put one back to him and say, listen, man, I've got every right to say it, man. You know what I mean? Man's strolling around in the derby, mate. You know what I mean? Not caring the world, putting his head down, moaning. That's what I said. I said it's a disgrace. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a personal attack on anyone. It's just you are a disgrace on that day. You know, there's context to it. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like for me, you know, people don't want to hold back that kind of role. Like, you know, you could just say what you want to say on that day. Like, why do you have to hold it back? Like, say how you feel that day, say what's really on your mind, and keep it stepping. That's all it is. But apparently that's seen as negative now, and it's, you know, your toxicity to the fan base. You know, you have no right to be a United fan. That's what they say to you. You're either a City fan or whatever you are fan. You don't belong in the fan base. And I'm like, hold on a minute, buddy. Hold on, slow down. But we've just been beaten by 3-0 by Manchester City and not laid a glove on them. and you expect them to be positive and say, "Oh, you know what? It's okay because Man City are better than us." No, mate. On a derby day, I want to play to 100%. You could get beat, that's fine, but it's about how and the manner you get beat. You don't just walk around and just say, "You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna open our legs up for you." No, man. You go out there, fight for the badge, and play football, man. So it's one of them, man. It's crazy, man. We're living in crazy times, man.
And just to read this comment out, mate. Where are we? The subconscious is not 95% of your conscience, really. Cool. Google it. Yeah. We now know that the subconscious mind is very powerful, and it does about 95% of the work, and therefore the conscious mind is only about 5%. Yeah. Come back to me when you know what you're waffling about, mate. Yeah. Like, statistically, 95%. Yeah. Yeah, 95%, 5% conscious, 95% is subconscious. Yeah, which then leads to the conscious. Mate, come on, get in the bin, man. You're talking to the wrong person on this, mate. I could do hours and hours of streams about this, mate. Trust me. Yeah, but that's for a different platform because I'll be banned on here real quick. But anyway, Northside, man, what do you make of this Man United thing with Ratcliffe and that, man?
I say be skeptical until he gives you something to get behind. I'd move cautiously. Doesn't he have another football club? He owns another football club.
Yeah, he has Nice, and another Swiss team as well. Nice do well this year, but their history, it's crazy, man. They're sacking managers left, right, centre, man. You know what I mean? So it's not a stable club.
Yeah, people are too trusting these days. I think this is why they're easily finessed. The Arsenal fan base are way too trusting. They're way too behind everything instead of being a little bit skeptical and saying, you know what? Let me just see. Let me see if this is something I can get behind. I know it's a bit different with Raya as a goalkeeper. I kind of said, look, he's a decent keeper. I'm on the fence until I see enough, and then I'll make my ultimate decision whether I rate this goalkeeper or I don't. Sometimes it's okay to be on the fence and just kind of be a bit skeptical, even if you're a little bit positive towards it, and just see how it goes. You don't have to be all the way, yes, trust Radlick, or all the way now, get him out. Just be a bit skeptical, because ultimately, what is he going to use? What's he going to be used at? A puppet? How much say is he going to have in the running of your club? How much power is he going to have? We've had Usmanov at Arsenal that had quite a fairly big share, and he wasn't really brought in for certain decisions when it comes to Arsenal Football Club. He wanted to do different things. Whether it was the right way to run the club or not, we don't know, because ultimately he left. He wanted total control. So we don't really. What's the percentage of Radlick's going to get at your club?
25% of the football club. But again, like I said, what he really has control over, we never know. It could be a gentleman's agreement. We don't know. Are the Glazers making the overriding decision and he's kind of the puppet for them? So you know how you have someone just to kind of now, if United don't do well now, everyone's going to blame Jim Ratcliffe because he's like the face of the football structure. So you just don't know which is kind of meddled and which is kind of like, painted out. And so he is getting 25%, but then he wants to view the football club in a whole year or maybe 10 years. You never know how long this could take, where he buys the entirety of the shares. So,
is that true? After 3 years, he gets full ownership. Is that true?
No, I doubt it. I doubt it, because you know how much the football club's worth? It could be worth 10 billion. Does he have that sort of money? I don't think he has. So you don't know how much them shares, how they multiply, how they quantify by the end of it. If United are doing well, say United win a couple of trophies, the Glazers will be like, oh, hold on a minute, we're doing well now. We're winning trophies, and the club's making an insane amount of profit, etc., etc. So he then can say, right, I can do it then. So I don't really believe that. He can say it to the media, whatever, but what's to the media for propaganda to what's the reality are two different things, isn't it? So
this is the thing. You don't know if he's going to be a puppet. You don't know if he actually wants to take over the club, and the Glazers won't allow him to have total control. Like I said, with Arsenal, with Usmanov, it was the same problem. He wanted to have full control. He knows about it. They weren't allowing him, and then he just moved on. So maybe he does have good intentions, but he don't have the power. Or maybe he's just there as
at the time. Who did you want to take over? Was it Usmanov or Kroenke? Which one of the two was your kind of? Was it Usmanov?
Yeah.
Okay,
he weren't even in the he weren't even on the board. He was a non-executive board member, and he had 30-odd%.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. He was the second largest shareholder, and he weren't allowed a place on the board.
This is what I'm saying.
Like a decision maker on the board.
This is what I'm saying. You're telling me Radcliffe's going to have what, 25%? That's rough. That's the same thing. So is he
the
going to
funny
be?
thing is all of our fans, didn't want Usmanov, and who was it, man?
Seen the banners. I seen the
Yeah,
banners.
the banners. Yeah, love football,
Yeah,
hate Usmanov or something. And then Kroenke gets in, and then they're all on Kroenke. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, lads. That's why I just ignore and go the opposite way to most of these Arsenal fans, because they just go with what's popular. Yeah, and when they all go Arteta out, which eventually they will be, I'm going Arteta in. Yeah, trust the process. We're in phase 69. Yeah, phase 70. Yeah, it took Klopp 9 million years. Like,
Phase 7 now. It never ends.
Never ending, man. Trust the process, you know.
It's pathetic,
Crazy,
man. Like, the process that never ends. The thing is, when people are waffling about processes and phases and taking time and all of this and that, bro, when you look at the two of the biggest clubs on the planet, you don't see Bayern Munich waffling about this and Real Madrid waffling about this. Yeah, they have accountability. Yeah, and I see Bournemouth versus Newcastle the other day. Kieran Trippier going over and giving it to the Newcastle fan that was giving him crap. Yeah, I don't know what the Newcastle fan said to him, but he was like, "You're making out that we weren't trying. We got loads of injuries." And I thought, hold on, mate. You've played under Simeone at Atleti. You would never dare do that to the Atleti fans.
Never.
They would jump that ad holding and punch you up. Yeah, like real talk. But you know you can get away with it in England. Yeah, and then all of the comments on the post I see on the Insta reel were saying, "Oh, well, it's not fair. He's a human as well. He's a human being. You know, he's trying." Hold on, mate. They've just done a 10-hour coach journey to get there, to see their team get bopped off the park by
That's
Bournemouth.
fine, you know. It's one side of the north and the other side of the south.
And then it's a 10-hour coach journey back. And even if they're not on the coach, it's still 7 hours in a car. Yeah, each way. That's 14 hours. That's over half of your day gone. And you've watched your team not even bother. Yeah, and you've got the audacity to go and start giving it to the fan. Nah, man. There's no accountability in English football. Yeah, and the reason for that is the PR and the marketing side of English football is nearly flawless. Yeah, like you don't get this stuff in Italy. Yeah, the ultras are have you wrapped up real quick. In France, Lyon ultras, I know they're bottom of the league still, but they're making them accountable every week. Bro, 5,000 of them the other day all stayed behind at the end of the game and demanded the manager come out. And the manager's walking out, tail between legs. Yeah, can you imagine 5,000 Arsenal fans when we're getting battered in 2020 every game in December? Yeah, standing in the North Bank demanding Arteta coming out, explaining why we've just been panned 3-0 by Aston Villa after losing 1-0 to Burnley, 1-0 to Wolves, and 2-1 to
He's
Arsenal.
lucky, you know, man. I keep thinking if the fans were there in the stadium between that time, I think that he would have been gone, you know. But because there was no fans and everyone was online, that's why they said trust the process. And that's why it became so kind of like, let's drop the PR. And you know what? Because there isn't any animosity we can see and can hear, then we'll just put it on the PR machine. We'll put it on Twitter and we'll fill it out there. And then, you know, people will be accepted of that, you know what I mean? And they'll be like, trust the process. So yeah, man, that's crazy how things like move over, you know. And
you know what? I've said this to you before, yeah. Like that whole COVID time, these clubs are so smart, man. Like, look at some of the things that were being peddled out on TV and all over the media with the COVID thing, yeah. Like, you know, what was it? Infection rate. You heard that non-stop. Then, like, certain things, man. Like, stay safe, stay at home. Yeah, like sing happy birthday when you wash your hands. That means you've cleaned them properly. Yeah, but when you're peddling it out constantly, every day, 24/7. Yeah, and everyone's sitting at home like, oh my God, what's going on? These football clubs decided, you know what, we've got this lot. Job done. Yeah, because now they can just lower the standards by saying, trust the process. Yeah, they look at Man United, yeah, right? You got a season ticket, right? If you don't go to a certain percentage of games this season, you can't renew it next year.
You can't renew it. Yeah.
Same
you have to go to at least 10 games. 10 games you have to go to.
Right. Well, now imagine, God forbid, but somebody who's a season ticket holder gets ill, and now they're in hospital, for example. Yeah. Right. And they're going to miss now 10 games out of the 19 home games. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now they can't renew their ticket.
Yeah.
Right. And it's the same at Arsenal. You have to go to a certain percent. I think 70%. Yeah. I may be wrong. Right. But the same with the ballot system we've got at Arsenal now. So a silver membership is one down from a season ticket holder. Yeah. Right. They're now putting all the silver members into a ballot system. And you can get the tickets for the games, home games, 2 months in advance. But now you're all up against each other. Whereas it used to be first come, first serve with the silvers. So now there's people that have been going to every single home game for a decade on their silver, but now have not won a single ballot all season. Yeah.
That's
And the
crazy,
same with the
man.
red. The red members is 1 month before a game. Now all the red members. So you could go and sign up for an Arsenal red membership today, right? And then win a ballot for the next home game. Yeah. But then somebody who's had a red membership for 5 years is in the same ballot. And
You know why,
got
though? You know why? It's equal for all, because obviously then they can breed in a new fan who doesn't have any agenda, who doesn't then, you know what I mean? Who wants to spend money all day.
Because it might be their first game or the only game they've been able to go to for a year because they've won the ballot. Now they're going to go in the club shop. Now they're going to buy the hot dog. They're going to buy the beer. Whereas, like I've said this before, somebody like Kenny Ken, or yourself, you're just going to walk in the stadium, scan your ticket, sit down, watch the game, and you're leaving. You ain't buying a hot dog.
You know
ain't
what
buying
You know, we this is why I said we've had back and forth. So when people say to me, you want the Glazers out, but you won't get rid of your season ticket. The reason why I don't want to get rid of the season ticket is I don't want a fan who comes into the stadium and then doesn't really care about what's going on in the stadium in terms of the Glazers out and whatnot. And this is what they want. They want, what do they call the Super League? What do they call it? The legacy fan. They want legacy fans. If we didn't say anything about the Super League, generally, if the fans didn't uproar about the Super League, we would have had all these super fans coming to the stadium and watching Real Madrid versus Barcelona every week and not have a care in the world. They'll be like, you know what? Legacy fans, we're cool watching Barcelona and Real Madrid every week. And there's no relegation, there's no nothing. You don't have to sack managers, you don't have to do anything because at the end of the day, you're not getting relegated. So they would love that. And there's loads of money coming into a football club. It's revenue, TV deals. They would absolutely love that. And that's why I still, to this day, I think is it what's that team? What's that manager? What's a Real Madrid owner? What's his name?
Florentino Perez, the president.
Florentino Perez. He still to this day wants a Super League. Still to this day.
Yeah, he was talking about it in an assembly he did the other day.
Yeah. There you go.
It's crazy. Yeah, but listen, that guy's a gangster, bro. That guy's a bad man. There's no phases or dogs or anything at Real Madrid, mate. Straight up winning, he's sacked. Yeah, and even if you win,
documentary. Go watch the Figo documentary, and you know about
that is gangster. That is gangster, bro. This is how gangster it is. Yeah, my man put a clause in that contract that if Figo did not sign after agreeing to sign, then they are owed 30 grand. Yeah, for failing to adhere to the contract.
Bro,
and you see it when they zoomed in, and Florentino Perez is walking, and Figo's holding up the shirt, and they zoomed in, bro. My man looked like he'd seen a ghost.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, he's a madman. He said, "I will become president, and I will get you and I'll deliver you Figo," and then he did it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Crazy, man. He's a madman.
That was one of the
should never have happened. That deal.
Ever.
Yeah, crazy. That should never have happened, man. But it happened. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Boy, listen, they get their man 9 times out of 10, bro. Yeah, and they're elite. And
by the way, it wasn't 30K. It was 30 million. It was 30 million.
30 million. Sorry, 30 million.
Yeah. I was gonna say 30K. Yeah. That's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He put a clause in that contract that said if he don't sign, we're owed 30 million. Yeah. They're like, come on, man. Imagine that. And when I listen to him speaking and that, like, bro, same with that Khaldoon at Man City. When I hear them speak, I'm just like, why can't we have that at our club? Like, they're straight up win at all costs, And if you win, you could still be sacked. And they fully understand it's accountability. And the reason Real Madrid fans are so elite with their mindset is because the club standards have never dropped. And when they do drop, all of a sudden it's a funeral procession, mate. Like literally everyone's having like, whoa, we need to fix this now. Yeah, look at last year. They won the Copa del Rey. That was it. Yeah, that's all they won. The year before they won 5 trophies. Yeah, he should have been sacked, Ancelotti, right? But he didn't get sacked, and I was shocked. I was like, are they dropping their standards here, right? But he's going to leave at the end of the season. So they went, you've got 1 more year. We're going to deliver Jude Bellingham. We're going to deliver this, this, and this. Yeah, and all of a sudden, they're now a point off the top or whatever. The top of their Champions League group. They've scored the most goals in the Champions League, along with
they're flying, man,
or whatever.
That guy on the left, what's his name? Something? The left winger, he's quality as well, man. Listen, man, Atletico Madrid. I'm surprised, man, because I thought to myself, there was a period where Atletico Madrid were like they weren't stagnating, but it was like, what's the next? Where do they bring in next player?
Flying now. They do not muck about. Yeah. So Barcelona are the ones you've got to look at, because Barcelona's standards have gone from here to here real quick. And in another year or two, they'll be down here, and they'll be doing what Arsenal are doing. Yeah, they're crap in Europe anyway.
They're doing the project now. They're doing the project thing now. They're doing more, Xavi giving time, legend.
Because they know that they've got one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they can manipulate them. When you see Barcelona fans online, they're more happy, than with draws and losses or scrambling over the line. Yeah, I know they won the league last year, But every single time Real Madrid draw a game, mate, go and read Real Madrid Twitter account. Yeah, none of this.
Yep.
Oh, heads up on to the next. Go and read all the comments. Yeah, they're all demanding everyone get potted. Yeah, and that is accountability, mate. Yeah, one draw, you could get sacked off of the back of that fan base. Ours are going, oh, it takes time. Get in the bin, man. No, it doesn't take time. Yeah, win. It's as simple as that. Yeah, you don't even need a dog called win. Just win. How about that? Yeah, crazy. But listen, there's 800 people in here nearly. Make sure you smash the like button up. Obviously, these international breaks, the views are always lower, man. I hate these breaks. Yeah, but
last one though. Last one.
I don't know where everybody goes, bro, because international break on live streams, the views are like a third of or 2/3 of what they usually are.
Yeah. They just tell everyone, yo, don't watch football YouTube anymore. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe notifications don't get put out. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Mad, actually mad. But let's get on to Arsenal North side. Let me spark a cigarette. I've got my Cerveza. I've got my Suave. I've got my cigarettes, bro.
Oh man,
Aaron Ramsdale and his father. Do you know what's funny? Yeah, all of the advertising, all of the playing the clips on Sky Sports, tagging the channel, tagging all of this, Fabrizio tweeting about it, all of the media hoo-ha over it, and my reaction videos got double the amount of views as the actual video itself.
Wow.
And I've had nobody promote it.
That just shows you, man. They hate you, but they watch you. They hate you, but they watch you. It's mad, isn't it? Groupies, man. Groupies. You get me?
What do you make of it, Northside, man?
Did we see Leno's dad come out and say anything? Or did he take it like a man and move club? You know what I'm saying? Did we see Martinez cry about it? Or did he go out there with a World Cup? I didn't see their dads coming out. I ain't seen people collect their dads since year 3 in school. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't seen people go and collect their dad. You know what I'm saying? It's an absolute joke. Ramsdale coming out looking like the blonde Ed Sheeran. That filo da puta, bro. I'm tired of him. You know what I mean? Why are you crying, bro? Why are you crying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, like, you're coming out in an interview, you're trying to fight for your place. And this payaso's coming out saying, I struggle to concentrate. I have to start singing songs. Filo da puta, is this the X Factor auditions? I don't care if you're singing me songs. Yeah, this ain't songs of praise. This ain't songs of praise. I don't care if you're singing, bro. Filo da puta, go out there and put in performance, bro.
That's hilarious.
It's a joke. Why is my goalkeeper saying he can't concentrate? Bro, players outside in the field have to read the game, make sure they got the right weight of pass, see an opportunity, score, run down, you know what I'm saying, out of breath, and they can make better decisions and can concentrate for 90 minutes. You're standing at goal and you can't concentrate for 90 minutes. Do you know how many men are working, yeah, in places where it smells of moldy BO, you're working a 12-hour shift, you know what I'm saying, 4 on, 4 off, and these men are not even getting a third of what you're earning.
This is just at Old Trafford on a match day.
Why do I have to get them straight, man? Why do I have to get them straight?
You get me? Like, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, how do you think that maneuver is going to get you in good grace with this manager? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you believe,
you not heard this interview, bro? Do you not hear this interview? Sorry to cut you off. He had an interview on there's a lad's channel. It's quite funny on YouTube, but he goes about players, Trossard, saying that he came in to take someone's space and he wasn't coming in to basically just sit here and do anything. And he said he did the same thing to Leno. So this is why he kind of contradicted himself. And now he's feeling sorry for himself. And his father's coming out saying, oh, well, he shouldn't be taken. He took Leno's position. Sorry to cut you up, but there's an interview out there that he did on a podcast saying the exact same thing. Yeah, it was on Fella's podcast. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah. You have to watch it. He's literally contradicting himself. Well, his father is anyway, you know.
But this is the thing, right? Did you know who Ryan Giggs' dad was? Did you know who Ryan Giggs' dad was, or Roy Keane's dad, or like did we know who Vieira's dad was? Like did we? Right, I'll give another example. Yeah, when we won the league in '89, yeah, John Lukic was in goal. We then signed David Seaman. Like, come on,
there you go.
Did John Lukic's parents come out and start bitching? They didn't. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of it. And you know what? It seems like it's only an English thing. Yeah, because like you've got Harry Maguire's family all over social media giving it the big one pretty much every time he has a bit of criticism. Yeah, you've got Mason Mount's dad sitting in the dressing room when he's being unveiled as a Man United player. Like, sorry, mate, we don't care who the parent is. Yeah, we care who the player is, and he better perform or get rid of him. Yeah, and let's be real. We're not talking like the way our fans are going on with this Ramsdale thing. It's like we've signed, prime Buffon, and like we've dropped prime Buffon for I don't know Fabianski or something. Like, do me a favor. Yeah, let's just be real.
Relegated twice, man. You know, he's been relegated twice. Listen, he's a decent keeper, but it's nothing to cry about. It's nothing to kind of be like, yo, whippy do. Like, I don't even think particularly Raya is going to be as confident as a goalkeeper. So you end up buying the next one. You know what I mean? Onana, we've got Onana right now. Yeah, he's not. You know what I mean? He's getting a little bit of form, but you think if he's not doing well, that we don't need another keeper. You go and get the best in quality. You go and do it. You know, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, but on the internet, all I keep saying is ex-footballers coming out saying, "Oh, Ramsdale, he's got to leave." Why has he got to leave? He's under contract. He's under contract. Why should he leave? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the media as well like to perpetuate this. Oh, you can't have two players in the same position. I saw this narrative with Arsenal fans from long time. Lee, you've heard it 1,000 times. Oh, we can't get another right-wing player because then Saka, it stunts his growth. But then we went and got Trossard. Has it stunted Martinelli's growth? If anything, it's made him more accountable and made him step up and realize that you know what, it's not guaranteed that you're starting every week. You've got Trossard over there, and Trossard's fighting for his place. That hasn't stopped his growth. But there's this mentality in England that you can't have two really good players in the same position fighting it out. When we went invincible, you look at that bench arguably could start. That bench was fighting for a starting lineup place, and nobody complained then. But now it's, oh no, but he's not happy. Who cares if he's happy or not? And it's the same type of fans, the same maricas that we're saying, oh, Saka's burnt out, he needs a rest. Yeah, but you want the player to come in to be
can't compete with City because we've got a thin squad. Well, let us buy some players so it's not a thin squad then. Bro, this lot have got their favourites, yeah? The fact that he's English is the only reason that this is getting any type of traction. Yeah, look at when... Look at when Pep went into Man City and dropped Joe Hart straight away. England #1 at the time. Yeah, that was a big fallout. Then he went and got the goalkeeper who couldn't catch a cold.
Claudio Bravo. Yeah,
couldn't catch a cold, dropped him. Like, at the end of the day, the goalkeeper and the striker are probably the two most important positions on the park. Yeah, along with a DM maybe. Yeah, and the goalkeeper's got to be able to concentrate. And when he's actively sitting on a podcast saying, I can't concentrate for 90 minutes, mate, give your 120 grand a week back, go back to Sheffield United, claim your 22 grand a week that you were getting paid there, and see you later. Yeah, have a bit of respect, mate. Yeah, this is not Sheffield United. It ain't Bournemouth. It ain't AFC Wimbledon or Woking or wherever you played for. Yeah, you've had a result by coming to Arsenal, right? And you're not that good. Yeah, like, I swear. And the thing is, that podcast that he went on, the bird who runs that podcast, yeah, she's well connected to mainstream media. Hence why her clips have been posted all over Sky Sports News. Yeah, because when people do podcasts, they ain't using Goldbridge's stuff all over Sky Sports News, are they? With Fabrizio Romano and that. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad. Yeah, who are they getting on next? They like somebody put a comment in saying that they where is it? I've got to find this comment. This comment cracked me up. Where is it? Big up everyone inside, man. Here we go. I'm expecting Arteta's mum to appear next week. Yeah, crying her son never played for Spain ahead of Xavi and Iniesta when the son was better than both. It's just ridiculous.
But Maguire came out as well. Maguire came out as well in an interview saying feels vindicated. Listen, man, just because you're beating Fulham and you think you're the best player now and Sheffield United, come on, man. Now all of a sudden he wants to do an interview saying feeling vindicated. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just the media will allow certain players because of narrative, oh, you know what, feel sorry for him and da-da-da-da. Like, come on, man. Drop it out, man. Drop it out, man. I've had enough. Vindicate. You should have been gone in the summer, mate. You stayed here. Everyone wanted you gone. The manager was like saying basically, like, you know, you need to leave. And you didn't go, man. So Maguire in his head is thinking now he's back to his best, and now he's gonna be, you know what I mean, the next big thing. But I'm like, I'm tired of it, man. I don't know, man. I don't find it very, I find it odd though for his dad to come out and basically just say, oh, you know what, like, basically feel sorry for him and he should be back into. But then he contradicted himself, you know. Did you not see the quote? He said, the way it's happened, it's not good and because it's a signed a contract, but we should get behind Raya. So why don't you just keep it to just get behind Raya? Why do you have to add the other bit? You just basically contradicting yourself, mate. So
Yes.
what is it? Do you feel sorry for your son? And you know, keep it 100. I'd rather say, I feel sorry for my son. It's not great what's happened to him. Keep it as that. And then you later on say, well, you know what? We should really get behind Raya as well. Like, come on, man. Like, where are you at?
He didn't even need to do
where's
it.
your
Why is
head
he
at?
even doing podcasts? Who even is the guy? Like, real talk, who even is he? This comment here, Lee, I've seen you defend your child online, regardless of money or not. Why shouldn't a parent defend their child or being in the changing room with his child? As a proud parent, why should I feel ashamed? Because no disrespect, mate, yeah? Right? This is an elite level sport. Yeah, my daughter's 14 my daughter's 14 on Saturday. She's not an elite level sport. Yeah, she's not got millions of people around the world watching her play sport every week. Yeah, and having their mood affected by the performance of that person, right? Because there's millions of people around the world that have their mood affected by a performance of a footballer or a football team, right? Cool, back your child. Don't have to go and sit on a podcast and do it. Yeah, especially when 3 years ago, his son was getting paid $5,000 a week at Bournemouth. Yeah, $5,000 a week's decent though. Yeah, but it ain't life-changing. Now he's on life-changing dough, 120 grand a week. Keep your mouth shut. Have a bit of respect. Yeah, you're not playing for these Mickey Mouse clubs with all due respect. You're playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Yeah, could you imagine, right, if he had done that at Chelsea under Abramovich, he'd never play for the club again. Could you imagine if he's doing that at Real Madrid?
But it's Arsenal though, because they love propaganda, they love PR, they love, you know, and they'll be loving it, man.
Who brings their parents? Who brings their parents to work? My little sister wasn't happy. They were bullying her. Like, who brings their parents to work? Like, you know what? I'm gonna go HR and I'm bringing my mum. Like, who does that? Like, no one does that, bro. Like, he's
imagine going on a work stew, yeah. Imagine going on a work stew, right? And you're bringing your parents to the work stew, right? And then all you do is sit there. Your parents are sitting there just slagging off your bosses, yeah, because you didn't get a bigger bonus than Johnny, who does the same job, and you used to get the biggest bonus, but now Johnny's just rocked up and he's getting a bigger bonus than you, and he's been there 5 minutes. Imagine your parents are sitting in that work stew, slagging you off when they've had a couple of beers and that, yeah, or a couple of glasses of champagne and that. Like, it just wouldn't happen.
You know what? Has he? Like, I don't think Ramsdale would have okayed that with him being okay with that.
Oh no, bro, 100% he's okayed that. Yeah, he's for his old man to feel that confident to go and sit on a podcast, and it's not the first time, by the way. Yeah, his parents have been sat on Sky Sports going, "Oh, we feel super proud of our son. We get so nervous on match days. Nobody cares who you are." Like, why is Sky Sports interviewing these people? Like, why do we care who his parents are? Like, why do we care whether they're nervous on match day? I'm sure every single parent of a footballer is nervous on match day of their son. Yeah, like, even Ronaldo's parents would be nervous of him playing. Yeah, Messi's parents would be nervous of him playing in a World Cup final. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We don't need to hear an interview on it. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. But this just goes to show, again, the narrative that is being built. And this, again, is a Sky Sports issue as well at the same time. Right? Because Sky Sports, number one, love the drama. And every time Raya makes a save or makes a mistake, the cameras pan straight onto Ramsdale. Yeah, TNT Sport, BT, whatever it is, yeah, they don't do it so much. When we're watching Champions League games and Raya conceded 2 against Lons, we didn't see their cameraman pan straight to Ramsdale. It's Sky Sports. Sky Sports loves the drama.
Or to Fabi Vieira, or to El Nene, or to Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
The camera never pans to them in an Arsenal game, but it's always to Ramsdale. It's right. It's true. Even I've been noticing it. It's an absolute joke. At the end of the day, you're not the only football player that wants more minutes and wants to get into the team. It comes with the territory. You take everything else with it, and you being in the squad also leaves another goalkeeper out. You weren't saying this when you were starting week in, week out last season. So at the end of the day, bro, like at the end, you clearly don't believe in your ability. That's how I look at it. You don't believe in your ability because you're going to get opportunities, and there is going to be games where Raya's not performing well. It's not even like Raya's lighting it up. Raya's distribution this season has been poor. It's been really poor. Against Man City, you made 3 mistakes. We should have buried it. Alvarez hit the side netting.
Against Tottenham, the first equaliser, he flapped at it. Yeah, and then Bukayo Saka tackled Maddison, he squared it, and they scored. Yeah, he ain't been great. Let's just be real. Raya's not ripped up any trees, but at the same time, yeah, I can kind of understand that. He's come in to a club, a brand new club that has got levels better. It's levels better than Brentford. You've come in on loan. You've taken the England goalkeeper, or one of, spot when he's just got a new contract. All of the media are saying, "Oh my God, this is a disgrace." Right? All eyes are on Raya. All eyes are on Ramsdale. And it's now a big thing. He's now playing with a back 4, that are trying to pass out from the back. And every time he kicked the ball long against City and against Spurs, Arteta's killing him on the touchline. Arteta's screaming at him, stop kicking the ball long, pass out from the back. Yeah, it's a different type of thing to playing at Brentford. Because let's be real, with all due respect to Brentford, it don't matter whether they win every week. Yeah, as long as they stay in the league, they're happy. Yeah, whereas at Arsenal, no, there's expectations now. You have to win. Yeah, well, for us there is anyway. For most of our fans, they're dopey.
No, 100%. You have to win, man. But the thing is, with me though, we're living in,
and he's playing with a new back
pressure.
four, and he's now come in as Arteta's man from the same country. By the way, they're both Spanish, and you've just taken one of England's goalkeepers' spots. Yeah, that's pressure. Yeah, and that's probably why, with all of that on him, as soon as Ramsdale goes, watch how good Raya gets. Yeah, because he will be gone. We'll bin him. Yeah, and I think we're binning Zinchenko as well. Yeah, and I think that Timber was coming in to take Zinchenko's spot and unfortunately got injured on the first day of the season. Yeah, but this summer, maybe January, we'll get rid of Ramsdale. And do you know what the funny thing is, yeah? His dad was sitting on that podcast giving it, why would you sign him up to a new deal and then go and get a new goalkeeper? Hello, welcome to elite level football, mate. Yeah,
that was funny, man.
11 players
you got extra money, man. What are you complaining, man? You got extra money for the family, man. You know what I mean?
Like, when he signed that new deal, isn't it? Yeah, we're playing then. Yeah, like it's pathetic, but you can tell that his dad loves the limelight. He was phoning up TalkSport and that while on the golf course in La Manga or wherever in Spain. Yeah, like he was. TalkSport asked him to go on and do an interview. But I think he phoned up TalkSport or someone, one of the channels. He phoned up. Yeah, while he was on the golf course. Yeah, like come on, man. This guy loves the limelight more than his son. Yeah, fact and reality is he ain't that good. Yeah, we're not talking about like Pat Jennings here, like or David Seaman. Or Jens Lehmann, we're talking about Aaron Ramsdale. Like, turn it in, mate. Like,
exactly. That's the biggest thing about it. It's not someone that you know what I mean. We highly rate, and it's just Ramsdale. That's what I mean. There's so much commotion. Maguire, so much commotion. Just get rid of these players, man. You know what I mean? Like, have the mentality that you know what, you're gonna be here no matter what, man. You know what I'm saying to you? So, yeah, man, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, this is a good comment as well. Raya getting abuse from his own fans at games. When Raya's in goal, they're singing Ramsdale's song. Yeah,
just back him. He's one of our own. Yeah. Isn't that what they say? Just back him.
Yeah, just back him. Now he's got the shirt on. We'll just back him. That only works though if they like the player. Yeah, we'll get used to it because the goalkeeper that we've got now, we will be buying him at the end of his loan spell. Yeah, we will be buying him, and Aaron Ramsdale will probably be playing for West Ham next season. Yeah,
they make no sense, Lee. Just back him. When it's ESR, just back him, even though he's always injured. Just back him. But when we got Rice and and then they were telling us, oh no, get rid of Partey. Reece Nelson's done nothing. Just back him. Just back him. Everyone's happy with the new contract.
Back him, man.
The German giraffe, 19 games, 1 pity penalty. Just back him. Just back him. But this goalkeeper's coming. Why aren't you backing him then? Oh, because he's got rid of your goalkeeper whose dad takes selfies with you in the away end at every game. Okay, I get you. Yeah, and he has a sing-song with the fans. Okay, so it's nothing to do with his performances then. You just like that goalkeeper. Yeah, and that is modern football in a nutshell. They like him. Doesn't matter if he's crap. They like him. Look at Cole Jenkinson. That guy was at our club for nearly a decade. Yeah, nearly a decade. But they liked him because he had Arsenal bed sheets. Yeah, and pictures on his wall of Arsenal stuff. And his granddad played. Get in the bin, man. Right, football's finished, mate. Football's finished. Honestly.
Why are they not crying for El Nene? Why are they not crying for El Nene, Lee? Because before, when we didn't want him to re-sign a new contract under this manager, they were saying protecting the value. He's a great player. He can do a job. I've not heard one of these deluded top red Arsenal fans telling me now we should be playing El Nene because Jorginho's dropping stinkers. Havertz is dropping stinkers. Why are we not playing El Nene? Why did we sign him up to a new contract then? Do you know what I'm saying? But now you got the new toy. Nah, we don't like El Nene. So you never really rated him, did you? Never really rated him.
No, but they like him. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy around the dressing room. Yeah, same with Rob Holding. We're protecting his value. Yeah, then they're started trying to con everyone that we've got 4 million quid for him. No, we didn't. We got 1.5 million quid plus add-ons, and he ain't even touched grass yet. Yeah, he's on loan. He ain't even kicked a ball yet. I don't think he's played a single game yet on loan at Palace.
But they move the goalposts all the time. After
Nketiah he ain't on loan, but I don't think he's played a game.
After Nketiah scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United, they will say, no, make your apologies louder than your criticism. Trossard comes in, all of a sudden, no one now wants to get your
It's funny how
they do that. That's funny as well, because when Trossard got hooked at half-time the other week, My whole chat's lighting up. If you said Trossard's Arsenal's best player, what are you saying now? Yeah, sorry, I don't see any of you in my chat today. Yeah, because these dickheads pick and choose when it's fashionable, to come and have a go, isn't it? Exactly. Yeah, the fact and reality is Aaron Ramsdale is not very good. The one thing I will say is exceeded all of our expectations because we thought he's worse than he is. Yeah, when we signed him. Fair play. Yeah, Arteta strapped him up to a new deal. Pat the club on the back for that because now we're going to get more money when we sell him than what we paid for him and the wages that we paid him. That is acting like a big club. Yeah, so all these idiots that are trying to force this Ramsdale thing, right? Well, do you want the club to succeed or would you just rather like the player instead? Yeah, but we're the negative ones. We're not the ones singing Ramsdale's song when Raya's in gold on match day at the ground. How's that just backing your players? No, that's actually actively putting your goalkeeper off. Yeah, because now he's thinking, flipping hell, the fans don't like me. Yeah, and do you know what? I watched a bit of your show with Rance the other day, Northside, and you said, wouldn't it be funny? Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if he said, no, I don't want to go Arsenal at the end of the loan deal? But by that time, we've sold Ramsdale.
But you know what's mad, though? What's mad, guys, is that when a player needs to realize he can't be naive to not understand that when you come to the football club, you are an asset. Even if you sign a contract, you are an asset. Later on,
they'll be like, it's disposable. Let's just be real with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, and 1 minute you're up here, the next minute you're gone, just like that.
That's what I'm saying.
And going, oh, my son's had no explanation as to why he's not playing. And what? You're getting paid getting paid tomorrow, mate. Another 120 is dropping in your bank account. Shut up. 120 grand. Mate. There's people out there working their bollocks off a year to get paid a fraction of that. And he's crying and saying he can't concentrate for 90 minutes. Yeah, do you know when you go and get brain surgery? Yeah, like imagine a brain surgeon standing there for 6 hours doing surgery. What can't he concentrate? Oh, sorry, I couldn't fix the brain. Yeah, because I can't concentrate for that long. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Yeah, and guess what? He's getting paid less in a year than that dickhead's getting paid a week. Yeah, it's pathetic. I'm sick and tired of this modern football in England, man. Yeah, the standards are on the floor. And I'll tell you something, Arsenal fans are showing their true colours on this Ramsdale thing, which we knew anyway, Northside. They're all full of crap. They're all liars. They're all finessing it. They've all been sitting there for 4 years waffling.
Lee, when we got Raya, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember a lot of this fan base saying, now you know what? We're happy you got Raya. Ramsdale is too rash. That's what they said. I've got all the receipts on my channel. Ramsdale was rash. Yeah, we got Raya. He's better at playing out from the back. And now all of a sudden, it's now changed. Hold on. These man, cannot make up their mind how they feel about players. It's the same with Havertz. They flip-flop with Havertz. Oh, Havertz, he was misunderstood. We're going to get the best out of him. To now I'm hearing, no, he's an impact player. So you've gassed me, Havertz, for 65 million to be an impact player. Well, we've got, how much did we pay for Fabi Vieira? 35, 40 million? He's an impact player. We already had impact players. Fabi Vieira has been more impactful, actually, this season than Kai Havertz. I've seen Fabi Vieira come off the bench and score a goal, make an assist, actually run at goal and create things. He's done more for less money spent. So at the end of the day, bro, they always move the goalposts with these Arsenal fans. All of a sudden, oh, no, you know what, Ray is an upgrade. And now, no, you know what, I see online, a lot of people are not happy. Now I'm going to go the other way. Oh, Havertz, he's amazing. Oh, what can Havertz do? The whole of Chelsea was toxic. But now, oh, no, do you know what? He was a good header of the ball. Oh, no, he can't actually score with his head. Oh, no, you know what? Let's play him up front. Actually, he's not very clinical. And every time he's in the box, he goes backwards. He's an impact. He's an impact player. Impact player. Well, why couldn't Pepe be an impact player?
Yeah, don't worry, man. He can do a job.
He can do a job.
That's all I keep it. He can do a job. Yeah, he can do a job, mate. Okay, what job can Reece Nelson do that Nicola Pepe can't? Like, real talk. What job can Reece Nelson do that Nicola Pepe can't? It makes no sense. Yeah, but again, it's fashionable. When it's fashionable to be Arteta out, this not all be Arteta out. We see it when Damari Gray scored in stoppage time at Goodison a couple of years back. They were all Arteta out. Villarreal, when they knocked us out, all Arteta out. Then the next day, after they thought about it and thought, oh, okay, maybe I was a bit harsh. Yeah, because it's all about keeping the traction going online. It's the same with your fan base side, with Ollie out and like Ten Hag out. Yeah, when it's fully fashionable, they'll all jump on board and say Ten Hag out. Yeah, but you're getting abuse off of Arsenal players, ex-Arsenal players, for having opinions about your players. Good one, mate. Yeah, ask Ian Wright. Yeah, if he would have liked to have played with Rashford on the left wing while he was a striker, he'd tell you hell no. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, he'll tell you hell no. That guy don't pass the ball,
Bro,
mate.
hell no.
Do you know what, Saeed? You know what you should say to any Arsenal fans giving you any type of stick? Hold on. When it's phase 1, it's acceptable to finish 8th. That's what they told us about Arteta. When it's phase 2, it's acceptable also to finish 8th. There is no pressure to win anything. You're on phase 2. That's what they said with Arteta. They took me and
man. It took Klopp 4 years.
No, but that's their standard. You can't tell us that me and Lee are negative because we want to win things in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. Even in phase 4, at the start of the season, the majority of this fan base, with the predictions, Lee, they all said we're going to win a major honor. Already they're flipping out. They're already going back on that and saying, as long as we win something. Well, did that keep Wenger in the job? But now it's enough to keep this guy in the job. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're going to laugh at Ole. We're going to laugh at Ten Hag because he's not in the top 6. He's not in the top 4. He's not going to win anything. But there was no expectation from this fan base for Arteta to win anything in season 2. So you guys are. It's phase 4. Phase 4.
Do you know what's funny as well? Yeah. Do you know what's funny as well, Saeed? Right. This fan base all sitting there last season, giving it. That was the best season we've had at the Emirates. Really? I'm pretty sure in 2009 we played Man United in a Champions League semi-final at the Emirates. Yeah, when Ronaldo scored a 45-yard free kick past Almunia and you battered us. Yeah, Tevez and Ronaldo and all of that lot, Right, guess what? The squad we had that season was younger than the squad we had last season. There was no youth projects and phases and project youth, right?
You had Gibbs in that back in the day. Fabregas and Gibbs.
That squad was so young, it was crazy. Walcott and all of that lot, I think, maybe Walcott was after, I can't remember. Yeah, but it was a young squad, very young squad, right? And they're all giving it, but it was a great season. We challenged for a title. I remember seeing half of these dickheads walking down the Hornsey Road, with banners up, get Wenger out. I was there. Wenger out after we came second to Leicester. But now this lot are jumping up and down, giving it the big one because Man City won a treble. Oh, how can we compete with Man City? Well, how did Wenger compete with Fergie then? Because he won the treble. He dominated the league. He had the most money. He had the best squad. Yeah, he was the best manager. Did we just all go, yep, well, that's the end of that. Shut up shop, lads, until Fergie leaves? We didn't. We all found a way. Chelsea then found a way. Man City then found a way. Yeah, Leicester found a way. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
We used to get to cup finals with our under 21 squad. We used to get to semi-finals, all the way to semi-finals with our under 21 squad. Yeah, all those Gibbs, Wilsheres, and all them guys before they broke in, they were breaking into the team through the cups. We wouldn't even touch our starting 11 team until we got to semis. Now, our fixed squad, our fixed backup squad, our fixed bench can't even get us to semis and quarterfinals in the Carabao and the FA Cup. Make it make sense.
It's crazy. Listen, we are going to wrap this up, people. Go on, Saeed. Go on, man.
No, I'm just saying, man, it's crazy how how things change when you're talking about Hornsey Road, Wenger out, but then that's the greatest ever manager possibly in your history. But all of a sudden now, Arteta's, you have to trust the process. It's mad. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how life changes.
Yeah, man. But again, there was no PR back then. It was straight out win. We didn't need a dog under Wenger, did we? We had dogs in midfield, bruv. Yeah, we had dogs in midfield, Vieira and that. You know what I'm saying? Gilberto, we had dogs.
Gilberto still was.
Yeah, Vieira, dog. Yeah, Gilberto, dog. Yeah. Freddie Lundberg, dog. Bergkamp, dog.
Drake album settings, man, for my dogs. For my dogs. You know?
Right, who's live that we like we can redirect to? Where are we? Here we go. Hussam's live. We're going to redirect to Hussam. Wait, is he? What's he doing here? I think he's live with Terry Flewers on his own channel. Well, Flewers is in the thumbnail. But there we go.
Yeah.
Northside, man. Always a pleasure. Big up to the chat as well. Smash the likes. Make sure you sub to both the guys as well. Links in the title. Pinned comment as well, people. Is my mate's channel. Him and his missus. They're vlogging in Thailand at the moment, yeah? So make sure you go and sub to that. There's vlogs out 3 times a week on there, shorts and everything on there. So go and sub to them, people. I'm going to get Hussam's link. Also, what you got coming up, bro?
Yeah, dropping a video today. And other than that, I'm going to be chilling, man. it's a bit dead international break. But yeah, my two countries are going against each other: Cape Verde and Angola. Flipping out, man.
Jeez.
Aye.
Hey, that's a free hit.
That's
A free hit.
Listen, I can't. Who am I going to root for, man? My mum's country versus my dad's country. Actually, now go with my mum. My dad.
Yeah, come on, man. Your dad done a runner, bro. I'm your dad now.
My dad did a PTA.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. Big up Northside, man. Always funny, man. Always funny. And yeah, go on. Say what you got coming up.
yeah,
Man.
man. I'm live. Like I said, man, the biggest game of the season. Oh, sorry, of the year for Somalia, man. So we're live. Algeria, 3:30 people. People, make sure you're there. 3:30. It's gonna be a big.
Yeah,
We're
man,
doing it
for
with
the
Eunice,
Riyad
by the
Mahrez
way.
masterclass. The Riyad Mahrez
By the way,
masterclass.
it's me and Eunice. Yeah, no, it's me and Eunice.
Oh yeah,
so we're
Eunice,
going
Algeria.
head-to-head.
Come on, yeah, big up.
Yeah. So big up Eunice, man. So it's gonna be a big one, man. It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, Eunice is a real one as well, man. Love Eunice. I ain't on the show with him for time. I need to speak to him, man. He's a good lad. Big up to
man.
Nippon as
Top
well,
man.
man. Question for Say: do you remember Rasmus Højlund as a future? Do you see Rasmus Højlund as a future 20 goals? I do, but not a Man United.
Not now,
right now.
but yeah, in the future. Yeah, not now. I think it's too much going on right now. Too much going on. I don't know. And players I just don't want to pass to him. So yeah.
Yeah. If anything, Messi let his football do the talking. So does CR7. Facts. Yeah, Messi's dad ain't out here crying. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When Ronaldo's winning Ballon d'Ors over his son, who's the best footballer ever. He ain't saying, "Oh, it's a fix. We're boycotting the Ballon d'Ors every year now because Ronaldo won one." Like, pathetic. Big up Debbie. And big up Cyborg as well for gifting a membership, bro. Thank you very much, man. Big up to everyone inside. Listen, we're going to redirect to Hussam. Go and spam Hussam's chat. Make sure you check out Northside's channel. Make sure you check out Said's watch along in, an hour and 20 minutes. I might have a little tune into that, man.
Come on, the Marlies, man. Come on, the Warriors. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
When I was younger, and I had like a prison break trim, they used to think I was Marley, man. I can't lie. Are you Marley? Me and my sister. I'm telling you, they'll stop us.
Come on, man. Come on.
So if they win, do they qualify?
No. There's 9 more games, but it's obviously Algeria in there, Mozambique, a couple other teams. So yeah,
if you get a win, there's a kickstart you on. Like, wow, we can do it. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
That'd be sick to be qualified though. I can't lie. That'd be mad. That would be mad. But yeah, make sure you check that out as well, people. Both links are in the title. I'll be back with a video on Lee Reacts later tonight. Not sure what time. I'm going to chill out for the afternoon. And yeah, man, spam Hussam's chat is going to redirect. Lee Gunner sent me because he sent viewers to me on Tuesday on the show with Rants, but I didn't see it. So big up to him. So we're going to repay the favor today. So go and spam his chat. Lee Gunner sent me. We're out. Laters. I'll tet her out. Ramsdale and his dad are out.